Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. So I've been doing a little work trying to clean up after our last battle, and I think I might have overreacted and been a little too worried, more worried than I needed to be. So let's hop down to our hospital. So, um, all of this area got to a 1 depth of water, and I didn't need to actually block this off, and it all settled with 7 here after I had shut the main floodgate there. So I didn't have to worry about that. As you can see, they're still working on getting these skeletons picked up, but I did go ahead and have all these areas mined out, and we're in the process of bringing the corpses up here. Um, we did get another migrant wave, so we are back up to 155, so that's good. I went ahead and refilled this squad. We didn't lose any of our archers, and we lost, I think, 1 or 2 from this squad. So I went ahead and filled those up. I didn't touch any of our militia squads that we lost just yet. I'll probably do that later on. And then if we jump back here to the main gate, so I wanted a way to kind of be able to lure them in without opening and closing this main drawbridge. So what I did is I came down to this lower level, and I built an iron door. So hopefully that'll be a little bit sturdier than the stone, and dug this small 1 wide tunnel, and then I'm building another fortification here, and I think I'm just gonna do doors here, so that way we don't have to worry about the drawbridge, and we can lock and unlock them to hopefully get them to path back up in this area. And I'll do the same thing here where I'll mine out this layer above it, so that way we can put like Mark's dwarves or something up here, or bolt throwers, and I'm gonna have them channel downward like we did up there to create just a walkway over to here, so that it'll be they won't be able to go this whole area. They'll have to stay on this one path into here. I Let's see, what else did I do? If we come up here to the surface where we have our little water intake, I came down here and I put in these vertical iron bars. I think that way water can get through, but I don't think the enemy can. Which we still have this guy trapped down here. He survived the flood, and he just got kind of trapped. Once we built the iron bars, he never left, tried to leave after the siege ended. So what I was also thinking about doing is coming down, because I want to drain some of this area out, so I might take water down somewhere else in my fortress. I'm not sure yet. We've had a request for a grand hall for our farmers guild, so I have them working on increasing the value of that. Also, if you see here, I've drained the area excuse me, where our new tree farm is going to be. So all of this is muddy, and hopefully, yep, we'll get some of this floor fungus in here, and some trees will start growing. I left this area here for our garbage disposal. So if we scroll back up here, we can designate all of this as trash, and they should start dumping that using our minecart here and dumping it into the hole. And as you can see, I put a hatch here, and I connected it to this lever, so that if we get any flying enemies, we can shut this hatch with the lever and then lock it, but otherwise it'll stay open for the minecart to drop things down into this magma and get rid of our garbage for us. Let me see what else. I have them working on digging out some more bedrooms to make sure we have enough rooms for our new migrants. And also, we have another forgotten beast coming to attack us. Oh, we did have one that I didn't show on camera. It was a forgotten beast that was made of water. And it was a flying creature. But luckily, our army squads were pretty easily able to take care of it. Actually, one of our axe dwarves ran up and hit it like 3 times and killed it. So, and it was funny because I guess because it's made of water, whenever they killed it, it completely disappeared. I guess there was nothing left of it. So, here we have Emiri, the Forgotten Beast. He is a huge feathered leech. It has a broad shell and it belches and croaks. Its olive feathers are patchy. Beware its fire. It is quite durable and slow to tire, but it is slow to heal and quite susceptible to disease. So, I don't think this one can fly. So I'm thinking the best thing to do might just be to lock the doors. And, we should be good. Hopefully everyone is inside the walls, which I don't think I have any tasks for them out here. And they mostly, if they do go outside, they just run back and forth in this area here. So if we lock all of our doors, we should be fine. Where's our farm at? Here we go. Yeah. Now the only other thing I could think is if it jumps down into here. But for now, I'm going to lock these doors since we don't have any trees growing in them yet. So I shouldn't have to worry about that. Over here, where we have our wall that kind of extended out, we have all these, had all these open holes. So what I was thinking about doing is just building this wall up multiple layers until we get to the ceiling here, which I only have really 1.5 more levels to go. As you can see, I've been building a floor all the way around to give them a walkway. And then building wall tiles to create a continuous wall all the way up to the ceiling. So that way, when we do get more flying forgotten beasts, we don't have to worry. We can just lock that door, and then they won't be able to enter this area, which I'm planning on doing the same thing, which isn't really that large of an area. It's just here and also here. Now, unfortunately, I think they came and got him. For some, I'm not sure how it happened. I think it happened when the Forgotten Beast attacked. But one of the children actually climbed up on top of this wall before the stairs were here and got stuck, and I didn't notice, and they died of dehydration. Which I guess they just climbed up, like I said, when the Forgotten Beast got here and didn't climb back down. Let's see. And then I've got them set to make some more, finishing off making the coffins and doors. I have them making some bone crafts. I just queued up 200 so that there was a lot that they were making, and I'm also working on making some more clothes as well. So let's all have them make some more. Let's make some cloaks. I'm hoping that if we can get yeah, we're still waiting on one there. If we can get some clothes and some crafts made, it might make the people a little bit happier, as we've had a lot of people become unhappy after the attack. So that's a little excuse me, that's a little unfortunate. You can see some of our Marks dwarves over here training. Let's check out this guy. This is Asmel. He's one of our Marks dwarves. He's now a proficient Marks dwarf, so that's good. As I think our dwarves were able to fend off, or were able to actually target the enemy when they were up here earlier during the siege, but they just weren't really connecting with any of their shots, unfortunately. So I think that's something they're going to be hopefully working on. Oh, let's keep an eye on this Forgotten Beast for a second and make sure he doesn't make his way in, which, yeah, it looks like he's looking for a way. He climbed down into the water here, which if he just kind of hangs out and kills like the mole dogs and stuff and the troglodytes, I'm really happy to let him just kind of hang out here, because he does do fire, and if you've seen the very first episode, you know that our dwarves have a little bit of trauma with fire in the caverns. So I think we'll just let him kind of hang out and do his thing. I don't think he can get to these guys unless he can climb over the wall there. Which that's another spot we'll have to maybe work on defending a little bit better, but it's not a high priority, I would say. So, we've got more migrants arriving. So we'll wait and see how many of those we get. We were at 155. They still have, our miners still haven't been able to dig that out, as they've had quite a bit of work to do. So up to 160, so that's 5 new migrants. Give it another second here. I think that's probably all we're going to get. So we've got a new woodcutter. We've got a new weaponsmith. That's always good to have. A fish cleaner. A dyer. A planter. That's good. Always like to see more planters and farmers. And I think that's all of them. So let's come over here to our laborers and grab our planter. That's you, Doran, a talented planter. Now, a lot of our other dwarves have picked up like novice and competent, just because right now I had it set so everyone would do planting for the time being. Oh, we just got another one. I thought that was going to be all of them, but it looks like not. Just to catch back up, because a lot of our fields were bare, and I wanted to get these plump helmets planted as quickly as possible because we were running low on plants, and that kind of worried me a little bit. So mostly with this, I'm hoping they get this cleaned up quickly as well. And I think we have enough graves. It's just getting them to do the task. Because every time someone comes in here, they see all these dead bodies and they kind of freak out a little bit. So hopefully they'll get that cleaned up and taken care of. Let's just pop up here real quick. I think I have enough tombs. Yeah, because these are unassigned. So let's see. Everyone that's deceased should be assigned a tomb now. Yep, has mausoleum, burial chamber. Yeah. So it looks like everyone has been assigned a grave. Another thing that was suggested, that's unfortunate, they got that bin all the way up here and then they left. Oh wow, we have gotten a lot actually of migrants. 18. So we got a new engraver, that's good. New stone carver, always welcome. a metal crafter, and a weaponsmith. I think most of our dwarves have actually become metal crafters, like with the tag, just because I have them doing everything. We got 2 new closers, a glazier, a weaver, a beekeeper. That's interesting. Another brewer, which we got 2. Okay. Another butcher. Soon we'll have a butcher's guild, I would think. Another herbalist. Another planter. That's great. And surgeon. That's really good. I always like to see more doctors showing up at our fortress. Okay, so let's scroll back up and check our doctor. He is Azum. So let's go ahead and add him to our hospital here. If I can select the right floor. I think he was a surgeon, right? Yep, Azum. Talented surgeon. That's awesome. The more the better. And let's also come in here to laborers and assign our planter. So it looks like he's another talented planter. So that's good. And then everyone else I don't think we needed to assign. I did assign a couple new miners. These 3. So we have 6 in total. I might grab a couple more if I just see some random people that aren't really don't have great skills. Mostly looking for peasants. Maybe my fish dissector, because I don't really seem to be getting a whole lot of fish. Which, actually, thinking about that, I don't know if I actually made the fish cleaning station. Okay, so that's fine for now. We added 1 extra, and also I forgot we did get a engraver. So I wanted to grab you and you. Because I do like the engravers to be the only ones doing that. Just because it increases the value of the room, and I think they also have like a chance of like a better quality engraving, so. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Another thing I wanted to do was build an alternate route for our caravans to be able to travel from. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to build another 3-wide path here. But I only want it to come up to here, and then I'll loop it like this, and I'll come like so, and then I'll start going upward. And let's see, where's that going to take us out at roughly? Out here. I might almost want it to come out over here. Or no, you know what? Over here is fine. That way it's kind of away from the main fortress, and if we do have invaders, we can still send out our caravan. This was a suggestion from someone. I made that 4 wide. That's okay. That doesn't matter. I was going to keep it 3 wide, but it's okay. So let's do that. Up ramp. And just repeat this process till we get to the surface here. We've had a lot of visitors. I did accept another bard and also a scholar into the fortress. Okay, and that should take us up to the surface right here. So that's pretty good. Actually, I might erase this and just make this a little bit longer and have it come down to maybe here and then build that up. And then what I'll also do is I'll come down to let's see, the up ramps there. So we'll come here and we'll go like this. Whoops, I had the wrong tool selected there. We'll go like that, and I'll put a bridge here and connect it to a lever. That way we can seal this off. And actually, let's do this. We can put another one, so that way we could put another bridge here. Have this as a little airlock. And actually, good timing before they get there. I might actually want it to. No, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Yeah, I'm just thinking if we get sieged again, this will probably make another weak point for our fortress. Even with this kind of airlock system. But we can do the same thing. We can dig down 2 layers and have it extend, a bridge extend over, so maybe that will kind of protect. So the crested doctrines have many worshippers in Hammerstroke and now require a temple and priest. So we'll come down and have our miners start digging that out as well. Warm stone location. Oh. I was going to, that should be below them, though. There shouldn't actually be any here, so we should be okay to mine that out, I think. Right? Because that magma's just below them, that's why they're getting that. So we'll come over here to our temple district. I was kind of thinking I would like to do something other than just have all these temples here together, but for the time being, it's working until I find something that I like a little bit better. I really like this look. Like, that's pretty cool. Something a little bit different than what we had been doing. But we could do something like this also. And then go across. I think I actually want to make these temples bigger. Rather than smaller, so we can have room to expand them a little bit better. So I think they're busy working on that right now. I should really set this as a higher priority, just so they come and get this done, so we can fulfill that request. I'm not sure if we have any altars ready to go, so we'll have to probably make some more of those as well. We can check that real quick. I forget what that's actually under. Can I search? Yeah, I forget what the name of the actual thing was. Because I know we have a few of them already built. I don't know. We'll go ahead and just do a work order for a couple of them. Let's see what kind of metal we want to make them out of. We have a ton of iron bars, but let's go ahead and use silver. Silver altar. And let's just have one chosen there. And yep, they're coming down right away and starting to mine that out, so that's good. Don't know why there's a stray horse skeleton down there. Let's go ahead and put in another work order for beds. Let's do 20. And we'll do more doors. Oh, also, when our dwarven caravan came, the outpost liaison upgraded us into a county. So now our leader here is a countess. So now she's gonna need a little bit better rooms. So she needs one more weapon rack and armor stand. And then she also has decent quarters, but she needs a great bedroom and a fine dining, or a great dining room. So that's something else we're gonna have to work on, which I think this was her. Yeah, that's her office. Her bedroom and dining room were. Yep, that's hers. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make this a little bit better. In fact, I might we can probably work with this. I'll set this to be engraved, and then we should hopefully that will boost the value of the rooms a little bit, and also we can maybe put some other things in there as well. We should have the armor stand and the weapon rack though, so I might want to go ahead and do that, which we can put that here. I think I have a couple extras made. Yep, perfect. And if we wanted to, we could really make like some special ones out of like silver or gold or something. But I think for now, until she requests something like that, we'll just stick with the regular ones. I know sometimes your nobles will request like very specific items, like something made out of like a very specific material, but we haven't had anything like that yet. So that's good. So that'll be good to go there. They haven't really made any more progress on mining out our library here. Did I zone that whole thing? I did not. So let's paint that. And we want it to... What am I doing here? Here we go. We want to add all of this on here. Eventually they will get all of this mined out. There we go. Perfect. And let's go ahead and add in some more tables. And I think we actually made a ton of tables and didn't make enough chairs to go with them. So We'll definitely probably have to look at making some more of those. We'll get our bookcases in here. Oh, we don't have any. So let's put in a work order for some more rock bookcases. And let's just do 20 of those as well. Let's hop up here to our tombs, and we have a couple more that we can place here. And we'll place them down just to have those all placed. I think I got all of them. Yep. What are you doing here? Oh, you're coming to get a rock to make rock pots. Alright. Don't know why you came all the way up here, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get both of those designated as well. Where are miners working at? Okay, they're still working on this, which that was kind of a large area, but they've been doing pretty good at that. Our countess here wants us to make some a battle axe, so let's come in here and make a steel battle axe. They've been requesting a bunch of battle axes, so I'm just gonna make one because that's all she's asking for at the moment. Did I have steel bars? Yeah, I got 5, so that's good. Let's come down here and just make sure that, yep, they're still making steel. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Don't know how. I'm glad I came and checked on this because unfortunately our guy here got stuck. Let me just suspend those for the time being. Let's get this floor made so he can get out of there. I don't think he's gonna climb down, so that's a little bit unfortunate that he got stuck there. He come over here to build this block, I bet, and then someone came behind him and built that wall, and now he can't get back out. That could have been another another dwarf dying of dehydration. While we're at it, let's check and make sure our migrants didn't bring any animals with them. So we have a cow, a mule, an alpaca, a yak, a donkey, a reindeer calf. Okay, and also a couple birds. So let's go ahead and get them down here as well. That way they're not cluttering up our fortress. Okay, there we go. Have they got that mined out? They're working on it. Excellent. I really would like to have a lot more miners, even if they're just like, not really temporary, but just extra miners that if I have a really big project, I can throw them on. As these guys do pretty good, but there's just a lot of things for them to do, and sometimes they get a little behind. But that's okay. They've done a pretty good job. I'm hoping that as a little time passes, our number of upset dwarves will start going down as they kind of forget about what happened. Okay. Yeah, as they forget about what happened after the siege. Hopefully we do. Okay, so we do have a little bit of chairs here ready to go. We can plop down. I think I didn't have any. Yep. Had a couple more to finish there. I have a bunch of unfinished tables here. Okay, and then also over here at our library, we can place down a couple more. I don't know why you are sleeping in the library. Okay, unsuspend that one. And once they get that one built, he should be able to step over there and get out of there. Which hopefully someone will come and pick up that job here in a moment. I know we have just harvested our dimple cups, so we're going to go ahead and mill plants. Also, if we have any pigtails ready to go, we can go ahead and do that as well. So they're almost finished with that, and hopefully we can get that altar made here soon. I need to reposition this one back here. I made this one a little bit bigger. What our animals are... Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. He did end up getting in here. So let's lock the door. He's going to end up killing all of those animals. Yeah, I probably should have paid more attention to that. I wonder how he got in, if he just climbed over the wall because it's only one high. That would be my guess. I really didn't want to fight him. I was really hoping he would just kind of mind his own business and leave. But that looks like it's not going to be the case. So, who do we have? We have you guys. So, I guess let's come have them stationed down here. And hopefully we can get them moved down here and take this guy out, which he's going to be pretty dangerous with his fire. That worries me a little bit. Because if he climbed over the wall to get into here, which he might have... let's see. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think, is if he climbed over the wall. If he climbed over the wall here, he might climb over the wall somewhere else, and it could be a lot worse. And we do have someone over here that's stuck. Maybe I should come open up this door, and maybe he'll come back in. Let's see if he starts passing up there. I have noticed that in the cavern, dwarves just regularly get stuck. Like, I still have this area over here. Yeah, where all these guys are stuck. Like, that's kind of frustrating. I think they're all, like, visitors. I don't know how they're getting down there or why they're going down there. Because I think this one's set, yeah, for everyone, all visitors welcome. So it's not like they're going down there for water, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Hopefully by the time our guys get down here... Yeah, here comes one of them, too. Okay, our squad is making its way down here. The hillock of Scriberdrag has been founded, a day's travel to the east, and incorporated into your holdings. Okay, so if we look at our map, we are here, and then we have yeah, we don't want to do that. Center on Fortress. So we are here, and I think this was, I think there's been a couple that were integrated into our, oh yeah, so here's Scriberdrag, Abbey Large, and Helmed Healers, and I think these are all, yeah, linked to us. I'm not sure what exactly that does. I'm assuming it like just increases the value of our fortress by having them linked to us. Man, the dark goblins are taking over that section of the map. And there are a ton of goblins here as well, which we might want to eventually. I want to start trying to take them out and fight a war against them, not just defensively. Once we get trained a little bit better. But yeah, so we have 3 different outposts linked to us now. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like all of our guys are making their way down here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so he's still here. Everyone's linked up. It looks like a lot of the fire's gone out. I really don't want to do this, and I think this is going to go poorly for us, but let's do it. We've got all of them here, I think. Hold on. Let's cancel that for a second. Let's give it another second for our guys to get down here. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was thinking about canceling their kill order, but I accidentally canceled, obviously canceled their station order. So now they're going to run all the way back up there, right? And before they go station. That was stupid. Whoops. Well, once we get them back down here, if he's still there, we'll go ahead and send them out to fight him. Which the door, he can't get in here. There's no way for him to, I think. It doesn't show him attacking the door like it did with the troll. Unfortunately, we lost like all of our cows and everything, but that's okay. Better cows and animals than our dwarves. Okay, so he's coming back down. Hopefully we'll have others coming down as well. I think if they have a special order, they won't leave when the season changes, so that's good. Let's see, does this guy have any notable kills? What's that under? Military kills? He killed a boar, and then this is all the animals that he killed, so yeah, he's gotta die now. He's gotta die now. Hopefully we can get our squad back down here. They should be going to station, right? Yeah, unfortunately they all just ran back up. I think these guys should be the best trained of our guys. Combat, great fighter, accomplished observer, expert axe dwarf, expert discipline, proficient dodger, skilled shield user, skilled striker. He's using an axe right now, but he is also an adequate hammer dwarf and dabbling spear dwarf. So yeah, and he's our militia commander. The wrestler's fighting. Wait, what? Is there a dwarf there? Because it says the Forgotten Beast is fighting. The wrestler blocks the fire. Oh, how? Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot I unlocked the other door. And when they stationed, they must have gone there instead. Okay. Well, let's see if our hammer dwarf can kill them. Oh, no way. Did they just... The hammer dwarf bashes the forgotten beast in the body with a steel warhammer, bruising the muscle and bruising the brain. Wow. Okay. So we did unfortunately lose one dwarf here. But even still, that's a lot better than I thought it would have been. Dang. Wow, okay. So, let's see. If we have a bunch of animals that aren't assigned now, yeah, they found the body of our poor, dwarf there. I wish I could still see, like, their skills and everything, because I feel like, I'd like to know, like, see, like, oh, well, this person was, like, an expert, you know, whatever, when they died. Like, that would be pretty cool. We still have that petition. Did they finish getting that mined out? They did. So let's go ahead and put a... Oh, I don't think they finished that, did they? Forge silver altar? Yeah, they didn't do that yet. I guess I can see if I have any altars. Yeah, I don't. Okay. So as soon as that's... Oh, perfect. Great timing. Go ahead and put that right there, and if we also have a chest, you can put that over there in the corner as well. Perfect. Let's start smoothing this out. And let's also assign this as a new meeting area, but I can't remember. So someone's throwing a temper tantrum. That's lovely. I don't know why that's locked, but okay. Is it you? Who's throwing... Is it you? Someone's throwing a temper tantrum. The metal crafter. Butcher. Performer. Yeah, I don't know where they went. Oh. Yeah, throwing a temper tantrum. He can't fight. He hasn't fought, argued, or learned something. Be with family, wander, or acquire an object. Let's see what he does. I hope he doesn't, like, get into a fight with someone or end up dying. The metal crafter punches the bard. Yeah, so he is fighting some people. And now he's attacking the door on that. Okay. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I guess we're gonna let that go for the time being. Yeah, we really need to get these people's happiness back up. I think what I might do, and I'll probably do it off camera, is whenever I refill our militia slots, I think what I'm gonna do is go through the list of our most unhappiest dwarves and see which ones are unhappy about being unable to fight. And I think then I'll add those to the militia first. So hopefully they get a little buff from being in the militia and doing some training every once in a while. Hopefully that'll help their mood a little bit. Oh, let's go ahead and undo that as well. And we should still have enough graves for that other dwarf that we lost, unfortunately. Okay, so this was for the crested doctrines, so let's go ahead and do that before I forget. Go ahead and select there and there. Accept new temple for the crested doctrines. The sect of sucking has 28, and those guys only have 2. Huh. The crest of doctrines, 10 worshippers. They worship Durin, mountains, and the earth. Okay, the earthen shrine makes sense. And then let's go ahead and approve that. So yeah, unfortunately they were one of our spear dwarves is haunting our fortress, which isn't going to help our happiness. But yeah, I think they just need to get all the body parts up here, because like these guys, yeah, like this one needs to be brought up. Is that the only one? Yeah, that one needs to be brought up. Let's see, where's our ghost? Can we see which one it is? I might just have a slab made. Oh, there's another magma crab down there. Oh, undead. Yeah, okay. So it is Besmar Ledkizet. So I might have a slab made, because if her body's down here, we're not gonna get it, I think. So rock slab. Let's just have a couple of those made, and let's bump that up. So hopefully it gets done next. Yeah, I want to take care of that ghost as quickly as possible, because it's just gonna make things worse. I think that person... Yeah, the metal crafter that's throwing a temper tantrum is still going around beating people up, unfortunately. I have this set up as a dungeon, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone use it. I do have a hammerer and a dungeon master, which I think they're the ones that are in charge of the crime. So, and I did also promote another captain of the guard. It's Dumed, and I feel like that's just a cursed position at this point. I think he's our third guard captain in 6 years. Even less than that, because you can't have a guard captain right off the beginning. So, yeah, I'm starting to think that anyone that gets that is like, oh no. You know, they're like, not another one, now I'm gonna get killed. So... And as far as being able to learn things, they have this great big library, so you would think that, and we do actually have a couple books, like Surveying, A Brief History, Secret Center, Commentary on Economy, Discovering the Flask, Reflections on Beakers. So we do have a couple of different books, Victory by Personal History. So we do have a couple of different books, and we're going to have a large library now, and we did attract a couple visitors from other settlements to come join our that wanted to join our fortress for studying, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. if we can assign a couple more of these bedrooms here. So I think we'll definitely be a lot better off for when the next siege comes, once we get all of these construction projects completed. So let's say, yeah, he was able to go ahead and hop off the wall there then. So that's excellent. He didn't die of starvation or dehydration. That would just add to the frustration of the dwarves here. Now, I think eventually, like, if you have a large number of deaths in your fortress, I think it does, like, make your migrant waves smaller, because people don't want to come, obviously, to a fortress where people are dying left and right. But hopefully we won't have that problem. So 11 new bedrooms there. That's excellent. They're still finding dead animals. I've also gone through and tried to take care of our animal populations. We've had a lot of our animals having a lot of babies. So I've been working on trying to thin them out a little bit. Okay, so we're almost up to that layer there. So let's come down here. I think let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna come here and put our two levers over here. So mechanisms, we'll plop them down, and then once they're built, we'll hook them to our drawbridges that are gonna go up here. So we'll have to dig downward. Actually, what I want to do is mine this out a little bit further. Maybe there. So we could do maybe 3 tiles out. Have a 3 wide gap there. So this is all going pretty quickly as they're digging through this loam, sandy loam. Doesn't take very long for them to dig through it at all. Let's see. Yeah, master miner, so definitely legendary miner, so definitely very quick mining abilities. It looks like someone was quite sick up here. Dwarf blood. Yeah, more puppies. They need tan hides to keep making some of our clothing. And then I'm also going to come to dig a ramp going down. And we're just going to do... Let's do 4 wide, actually. And then we'll do the same thing here. And we'll let them dig that out. So that way we can build our bridge right here. Select material after placement. It's going to raise up that way. And we'll have it go like so. What are you doing? Oh, you're coming up to get the gems. Alright, and I think I want to make it out of iron. Iron bars. 7. Okay. And then let's do it like so. Like that. Again, we'll make it out of iron. And then we should also be able to come down and do this again. So first I want to have them remove the ramps from there. Except for, I guess, the side so they can get back in. And then I'll have them come up here and remove the ramps here. Let's have them do this one first. And then we'll dig down another layer just to make it a little bit deeper. Make it a little bit harder to climb in and out of. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they could climb diagonally like through here, but we're gonna reinforce this just in case since I built this on this one. This one should be alright. You're just a visitor, I believe. Cancels cut gems. Oh no. Are you just stuck down there? No, you should be able to get out of there. They are sleeping on the floor, though. That's rather unfortunate. Let's see. Do we have cabinets? We have a handful. So we're gonna definitely want to make some more of those. I really wish I could like tell them, hey, go do that immediately, because I'd really like them to get that cleaned up, but it's just taking longer than I would like. So yeah, he's no longer sleeping, but he's still stuck there. Not sure why. And then we'll have them dig this down as well once they get that. Oh, whoops. Dig down. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why he's just hanging out there. Dig that down. I'm also gonna set this to 4 because I would like to get that done. This is gonna kind of replace our dormitory for our visitors, so that they don't have to run all the way down into our fortress to have a place to sleep. There we go. Alright, so I think once they get that dug out and we get these bridges built and locked up, we'll be doing pretty good. I could probably almost even it'd be kind of cool to have like a floodgate here and dig into this brook here, so that if the enemy did come in here, we could like raise this one up so they couldn't get in, lower this one down, and flood the area. I've been thinking I would like to do something like here, like filling this in with like magma or something. I think even filling it in with water might be pretty cool, but now I have this door here, so probably not going to do that anytime soon. But they are getting that mined out pretty well now too. They haven't started really on this upper layer, but they're doing pretty good there. We still have 20 dwarves that aren't happy, but I think this number went down a little bit. I think there was 15 that were a little less unhappy. Yeah, I don't know why people are just hanging out up here. Kind of odd. But, hopefully we'll get that done. I don't know why that got suspended. Yeah, they're getting that dug out now. And I guess I could remove the ramps here as well. We'll tell them to do that priority 1 once they get this finished. There we go. And we'll have them remove those. And they should also be working on this as well. Someone's coming to build the reinforced wall. So we'll get this area finished up. Hopefully they will finish getting these skeletons cleaned up as well, which... Yeah, some of these guys are coming in now, because I think they have to take, like, each individual piece, like, all these, the bones, and, the foot and everything, all this random gore that's here all over the floor. So, gonna let them do that. We'll get some more bedrooms done. I'll work on refilling our militia slots, and then we will go from there. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of peace until the next one. The next siege or the next Forgotten Beast, so it'll give our guys some time to recover and hopefully get a little bit happier. But as always, I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far and enjoyed today's episode. Any tips, tricks, suggestions, random things that you would like to see, or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one.